I got your wig and yes, you're still mad. I got your wig and ha 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 ha. I got your wig and ha 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 ha. You're so upset and I could care less. Get out of my face. I got your wig and yes, you're still mad. Ooh, you're mad, bitch.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Before we get into this video, everything I say is not motherfucking fact in this bitch, so don't take it as such.
Girls can't take my motherfucking mouth, bitch. My mouth is real, it is raw, it is raunchy, bitch. I'm gonna give the girls exactly what the fuck they asked for. The girls is going to know my wrath. Trust me.
Yes, it is the Wiggy Anna or Karen Huger's wig, and I am back with another recap. Notice what I just said, okay? Recap for you meth heads who do not listen. Yes, I will be going over the Real Housewives of Potomac, okay? And the first scene that we are going to be talking about is the girls jumping upon Miss Robyn's nanny, okay? I mean, we kind of went over it last week, but yes, let's get into it this week again.
After you've trashed me on social media incessantly, really? Do you know what I've gone through? I've gone through torture. Every other day is a headline.
But there's one person at the center of it.
What do you want me to do, Giselle?
No. I just want you to be happy. I want you to live your best life.
This is the thing. The world wants to tear us apart, right? And yes, my joy has been taken, but it's not Juan's fault.
Well, so have I.
But at my expense.
Oh, Miss Robyn wanna play victim now in this bitch girl bye, okay? Because I feel like you have made other girls' like lives a topic on your fucking podcast. Ew, what's going on with my sour mouth? Excuse me, hold on. But I feel like you have been chatting about your castmates' lives on your show, and I don't feel like you would give them the same grace that you're wanting now about your life and your man who's been playing you and embarrassing you. Yeah. Okay, hold on before you Robyn stands come and try to beat me up with straps and shit. I do have sympathy for her, and I do feel bad, as I do realize and know it is not her fault that she got cheated on by that sour-ass man who cannot keep it in his pants. But if you want to share, pass it along to me. Okay, I'm just playing. I do feel, again, bad for Miss Robyn. Okay, she doesn't deserve what she's going through. But also, you are on a reality show like you have said in the past to other people that you didn't really like when they weren't sharing things about their life. Yes, now it's your turn to share and be open, and not on Patreon, the actual show that you're on. Because if, again, it was your cast members, you would be eating them up about not sharing their life. So yes, now, again, the clown has come back to bite and eat you and your strap up.
Would I walk in front of any of y'all?
Robyn, you need to be accountable.
What do you want to do? You want to beat me up or something? What do you want to do? Hold me accountable. I'm here. I'm here.
I want you to hold yourself accountable.
Hold me accountable.
Robyn said twirl in this bitch, but you need to sit down. I know you want to air your strap out, but you got a wedgie, girl. You doing the most, and ain't nobody telling you look foolish. Why ain't Giselle tell you got a wedgie while you standing up and spinning, looking again foolish?
Can we stop with this? Because this is a very personal experience, and you all are
What you
trying.
drug us into?
Again, Miss Robyn, you know I have sympathy for you, but as I said, you are on a reality show. Do you know what that means? We're supposed to see reality, your life. You're supposed to share it, not parts of it. You are getting paid to show all of your life and getting paid quite a lot of money. Yeah, so if you don't want to share your life, you need to give up that paycheck in your spot for somebody who will, okay? Yes, girl, get out the way.
Stand up for your accountability.
I am happy to answer all of your questions, but when you're attacking me like I did something to you, that's when it's a problem.
Ooh, y'all see why you don't need to take no steroids? Y'all got Robyn. Okay, you know what? Allegedly in this bitch, cause I don't wanna get sued in this motherfucking hole.
And that's a lawsuit.
Are going to jail. Period.
Hold on, I just had something come to my memory. Do y'all know what it is? I'm gonna tell you anyways. What happened to the word aggressive? Weren't y'all calling Miss Wendy that? Aggressive. But now with Miss Robyn acting this way with her strap, y'all not scared? Y'all don't think she's gonna throw y'all across the room the way she's acting? Huh, what about that? Y'all just gonna let Miss Rabiana turn into the Hulkiana in this bitch? Huh? Y'all not scared? But y'all was scared of Wendy? Even though she was reacting to some bitch throwing a damn drink upon her? A Pennywise hoe? Oh, but you're not afraid of Miss Rabiana when she's screaming the way she is and her muscles are bulging. Huh? Okay.
This girl DM'd me. I wasn't looking at my messages. She messaged Giselle.
And just because y'all did not see or hear our discussions doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Oh, you wanna play stupid hoe too, okay, girl? It's nice that you guys talked about whatever in private, but you are on a reality show. For the public viewers to watch, for us to see, yes, for you to live your life out on, that's what you get paid for. Huh? Am I not understanding what reality is?
Said that there was a DM exchange and you didn't read it.
I didn't.
But there's you that wants to know what they were saying to each other that was potentially inappropriate.
No.
Girl. I don't know if you're playing like stupid or whatnot. Like you really don't believe that he really was cheating on your ass. Like who the fuck doesn't check messages from some... Okay. You know what? Not everybody is unhinged as me because I would be checking these messages like, what's going on? I guess you have to trust your man. So I guess she's trusting Juan in the situation of this hoe DMing Juan, and I guess Juan didn't reply to her is what she's believing. But I'm thinking to myself, how many coincidences in this bitch do you need? Huh? Everybody's just accusing Juan of cheating? I mean, he does look good, but damn, like, ain't nobody... Okay, I'm just confused in this bitch.
Juan no longer had the messages with her. Like, he cleans his phone out like crazy. Like, he deletes everything.
Oh, girl.
So,
For safety?
literally, he doesn't even store people's phones. He'll have coaches reach out to him. He's like, I don't know who this is, because he's weird, okay? So he did not have the messages with her.
Rabiana, girl, does this even sound right? I feel like you have some type of intelligence, but now you're just trying to protect Mr. Juan. For what reason, I don't know. Well, I do know, to protect your family, as you do, again, have 2 young children, and you don't want them to be traumatized by a divorce, so I get it. But damn, like, stop playing yourself because you're making yourself look real stupid, okay? So the next thing we're going to get into is the girls out for lunch, and they are talking about swallowing. Swallow.
That's why you don't do that.
Who does that? Let's take a vote.
Okay, excuse me. Who at the table?
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute before we get into the swallow. Okay, do y'all see Dr. Wendy and Pennywise holding fingers? Yes, for the growth, okay? Y'all moved on from the water incident. When I say water incident, not make me sweat, make me water. Not that... Not that incident, but when Mia drenched Miss Dr. Wendy with water. And the mama cussed Mia out. Now look at the growth. Yes.
I mean, I'm very good at it.
Okay, Miss Rabiana, I see you a freaky gal. Yes, okay. Shout out to you. I'm not judging you for swallowing, but I'm just thinking to myself, you must not be that good. I guess it don't take that much to swallow. I'm not trying to get nasty in this bitch. I'm just saying, like, how come... Okay, wait a minute. I'm just wondering. I'm not trying to blame you and your skills for not keeping your man home. I'm just wondering, how come your man is always straying if you at home swallowing down? What's going on? I think you might be better at eating. Giselle.
Oh my God! I would prefer he on me before you do that. Are you serious? I would be peed on.
I try not to judge people's sexual freakiness, and, you know, if you want to swing from the walls and pose and whatever, you do you, yes, okay? But I don't know about no pissy poo, girl. I don't... Okay, so let's move on. Cause ain't no pissy poo in this bitch, okay? So the next scene we see in here is more of the girls eating. Yes, we see Dr. Wendy, we see Pennywise, we see Pissy Poo, and we see the Grande Dame.
That's not your mama, is it?
Okay, wait a minute, because Mia kind of ate with that one just a little tiny bit, okay? I'm not saying she right about calling Wendy's mama a bird, relating it to her being a witchy poo in this bitch. I'm just saying it's funny. But Wendy, you could have said, is that your face on the ground after I just snatched it? I'm not condoning violence, but I wouldn't have blamed you if you snatched Mia in that moment for making a joke about your mama being a witchy poo. Anyways, let's just try to leave the mamas out of it. And side note, I wonder if y'all have ever seen that movie that I've been telling y'all Mia has been in. If y'all have never seen any of the Saws, I suggest y'all see it because Mia be in that movie fucking it up. When she be coming out on that little bike going, that bitch be causing terror and destruction, just like she do in the Real Housewives of Potomac.
That's not even funny. So, like, let's not...
I can't, I'm just kidding.
No, let's not do that. Let's leave the moms out of it. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, hold on. Let me clean up my mouth because I know you bitches are going to be in the comments talking about here he go again, eating up black women. Ain't nobody eating up black women. I just said that Mia looks like Pennywise or Let's Play a Game Face, and that's not a bad thing because he has snatched cheekbones, and that's what Mia has. She's not ugly whatsoever. I'm just saying, like, her face be real tight and snatched. Almost like Mama Tina. You know how her face is like Let's Play a Game? Okay, you know what? Okay, let's just get back into y'all calling Wendy's mama a witchy poo.
Thank you.
But can we clear that up?
There's nothing clear up.
Did you say that your mama did not send names to the shrine?
I don't need to defend this because I never thought I should.
So in the trailer, Wendy, we saw a new cast member, Neka, is coming for your mom and said that she's submitting names to shrines. What shrines, what names, what does this all mean? Can you unpack this for us?
No, I can't because I pray to my blood and Savior Jesus Christ, and so does my mom. And if you get a copy of my memoir, which I released last year, Tears of My Mother, the story of my legacy Nigerian, I talk about how growing up, my mom didn't have much to give us as a single mother, but what she did give us was the power of prayer. And as a woman who is so devout in her faith, her Catholic upbringing, to have such malicious accusations accused of her really is disheartening. And it's sad that it's coming from someone who is a fellow Nigerian to use what I call xenophobic tropes that as immigrants we are often, grew up with when we were younger, and it's hurtful. But I wish her well. I hope she got the attention she was craving.
I just say too that when you meet Miss Susan, she emits.
Oh yeah. We feel like we know her just from seeing her on TV.
The Holy Spirit. You could never think anything else of her except that she is a down home regular mom that wants to protect her family.
So where do we stand with the new cast member right now? Is she here at BravoCon or will you be talking to her?
I think she's here. I think we're all here. I did see her from afar. I don't like to jump the gun. I had a lot of issues with the way that she came at Wendy, and especially the way that she came at Wendy's mother, but I don't really know her. I don't know her. So I'm over here on the side just watching, and I would really love to see her properly reconcile with Wendy.
People started saying witchcraft, and we're talking about Nigerians and Africans. Yes. And honestly, as someone who grew up being misunderstood because I was Nigerian, this conversation has been very triggering for me.
Bitches want to be on Harry Potter so bad. Y'all got these charmed ass storylines, and I've had enough of it. I know Wendy is not trying to make this witchy poo storyline her storyline, but I've had enough. Like, what? I can't even believe this is a real topic on the Real Housewives of Potomac. Not that witches and whatnot aren't believable, but I'm just saying, like, y'all just go around accusing each other of the wildest things that don't make any sense. Like, all the seasons that Wendy has been on, all of a sudden her mama's a witchy poo. Okay, so yeah, moving on to the next scene. Or wait, before we move on, what you didn't see is Mia apologized to Wendy and said she won't be bringing up her mother and the witchy poo allegations again. Yes, so the next scene we see is the girls out to eat, and they start to question Candiace about the lawsuit against Michael Darby. Hold on, wait a minute, I got that fucked up. I meant to say the lawsuit against Candiace. Yes, the lawsuit against Candiace. Okay, because Michael Darby is suing Candiace for calling him gay or was sucking dick or something of the sort. See, this is why I put allegations, or not allegations. This is why I put allegedly, when I say certain things because I don't need Miss Rabiana and Giselle, them bumping kitty ass hoes, to come and try to sue me. Okay, you know what? Let's get back into the show. Rabiana, Tapiana, Strapiana, Dykiana. Rabiana, Tapiana, Strapiana, Dykiana. Ha 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 ha. I'm just playing in this bitch cause I know Robyn gonna try to snitch and try to sue my ass and throw me in a ditch. Rabiana, Tapiana, Strapiana, Dykiana. Rabiana, Tapiana.
What's going on with the lawsuit? Candiace. I didn't hear you. Michael Darby suing you.
Well, it looks like Real Housewives of Potomac star Miss Candiace Dillard Bassett might have to run Michael Darby, honey, some major coins.
Well, that's right, Gary. Michael is dragging Candiace to the courthouse for defamation for claiming that he offered money to have oral sex with another man.
So can we get a list of like what we can talk about and what we're not supposed to talk about?
Oh, Miss Rabiana wants to ask questions when there's a lawsuit involved, knowing people can't really talk when there is a lawsuit involved. But when people were asking her about her sour, cheating ass man, she wanted to turn into Hulkiana. Hulk smash in this bitch. Does she not remember that? You want to ask questions now and turn into that sour, hunched over Oprah, but can't nobody ask you anything. How does that work out?
Let's be dense another. The legal matter, which, I mean, I think you kind of went against that when you spoke about your husband's legal matter.
We just saw the unfortunate news yesterday that he's been let go from his position. Any response to that? What do you kind of think of that whole situation, unfortunately?
I think, the coaching world is tough. I think, he was in a tough position. They did have a losing season. And I think that these universities kind of look at it as like, you're as good as your last season. But Juan, if anything, I know about him, he'll bounce back and he'll be fine.
Juan has been in the news lately because a Coppin State player of his on the team came to him to report being sexually harassed by the assistant coach. And he failed to report it. What can you tell us about this? And how's it affecting your family?
This is Ibn Williams, a hooper at Coppin State. His head coach is Juan Dixon, seen here, the former Maryland Terrapin star and NBA player, plus Lucian Brownlee, director of player development and director of basketball operations, who is accused of catfishing, then blackmailing his own player, Ibn Williams. Dixon was informed of what went down and failed to take action against Brownlee and support his former player Williams. Brownlee harassed, tormented, and essayed Williams before publishing intimate material he had obtained from the student.
The things that have been alleged, the wrongdoings that have been alleged that Juan supposedly did are not true. And I know that he handled the situation exactly the way I would want somebody to handle a situation for my own children.
You're not taking away what the victim is alleging about the harassment.
I'm not disputing the catfishing and whatever else went on between those two young men at all. I am saying the wrongdoings that they are saying that Juan did not happen. And it's just unfortunate that Juan was kind of used as clickbait to really push this story.
Dixon was informed of what went down and failed to take action against Brownlee and support his former player Williams. In the complaint, Williams says he received messages through his socials from a woman. Williams reportedly was enticed into sending images of himself to this person of a sexual nature he believed were private and in the context of developing a romantic relationship, the lawsuit says. With the exchange of photos and videos, Williams was exploited by the woman into sending more, or else she was going to publish them. With threats of Williams losing his place on the team, plus his tuition, room, and board payments, Williams felt he had no choice but to continue responding to his tormentor. This is when Brownlee, a fellow player of Williams's at the time at Coppin State, revealed to Williams that he had also been blackmailed by the same woman. Of course, put in quotes. The blackmailer then ordered the two men to record themselves having sex and send it to said tormentor. At first, Williams didn't oblige, but with fall semesters beginning, he complied per the suit. Williams' attorney is Daniel Epstein of Epstein Ostrov. And this is where Epstein reached the eye-opening conclusion. By information and belief, the blackmailer was Coach Brownlee, the complaint says. Williams, with unaliving himself on his mind because of how much he was tormented, went to his family and basically said there is rampant drug use when they're on the road. So Williams's father meets with Dixon, and Coach Dixon basically says he's helpless to address the drug issue. Fall of 2020, Williams returns to campus and the blackmailing continues. This time, Williams, though, didn't respond when he returned to campus, and that's when the material used to blackmail plaintiff was published and revealed to members of the team, staff, and the public, the lawsuit says. Per Epstein, those messages, because Williams didn't respond, apparently, were then blasted out to the masses through Instagram. That's when head coach Juan Dixon, even with all this being made public and Williams not being in the best frame of mind, Dixon demanded Williams attend practice. The complaint would then state Dixon admitted that Brownlee was mentally ill or otherwise emotionally imbalanced, and that his history was known to the coach and the athletic director plus the school. Thus, head coach Dixon was also named in the complaint for allegedly failing to support Williams by taking appropriate action upon learning of Brownlee's actions. In addition, Coppin State University was also named after officials retaliated against Williams by reportedly withholding his financial aid and housing, allegedly blaming the athlete for the negative media coverage in connection with the incident, which stemmed from Williams asking for an investigation in which, according to the suit, a lawyer for the university further traumatized Williams with questions about his sexual past and orientation. It's cringeworthy, the questions that he was asked. Epstein would go on to say. For Coppin State, they would violate their own set of rules and code of conduct. The complaint stated the school, whose policy on sexual misconduct prohibits R-word, sodomy, quid pro quo, stalking, sexual exploitation, coercion, and retaliation, took no action to remedy the situation. Here are my closing thoughts. Per the Grio, Juan Dixon admitted that Lushan Brownlee was mentally unstable. Why hire him in the first place without vetting this candidate for a position on your staff? That falls on Juan Dixon, which of course will then lead to trauma for Williams, Williams's family, and any kids that Williams will have.
It'll be a blessing when the lawsuit
all I do is love my guys.
Resolved.
I love my guys hard. And they love me back, and that's unfortunate. I'm really okay. I know things are going to work out.
I know that's right. Basically, Candiace said I'm not making the same mistakes as Juan and Miss Robyn as they were talking about their situation on the show. And look at where it got Juan fired. No, I'm not saying he knew and was involved in anything that he had that lawsuit against him and so on. I'm not saying that anything was true. I'm just saying, look at where he is now. Fired. Filming The Real Housewives of Potomac, and I'm not celebrating that, but obviously it seems to me Miss Robyn is shook by the check because she keeps saying she's going through something. So obviously you might be missing Juan's check in case this check goes. So you might want to step it up and be honest about your life. Well, I guess you're doing that by telling us that you swallow now, huh? That's a little too honest. So the next thing we see in this bitch is Miss Robyn start to cry in the car.
I honestly believe it's not smart to speak about any ongoing legal situation. And I don't know, but I don't believe that it helped what happened with Juan. And okay, you say that and that's fine.
This is the worst part of everything that we've been going through.
Cry, baby, suck your mama's titi. Are we supposed to feel bad for Miss Robyn now? Okay, let me stop because, again, I do have sympathy for her as she got cheated on, like I said, by that sour-ass man. But here is the problem now. How come can't nobody ask you a goddamn thing, but you want to question everybody else? I just don't get it. What about when you were he-ing and ha-ha-haing at Karen and her tax issues? Yeah, because I could have sworn it was you and your bottom showing up to her house in costumes, making fun of her serious situation. Don't you remember that? And your bottom wearing a t-shirt, making fun of Karen in her situation. But now you want grace on your situation? Hey, hell no. That's crazy, girl. It don't work that way, okay? So this has been the end of the Real Housewives of Potomac recap. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And I will be back Sunday or Saturday. Let's just count on Sunday. Yes, with another recap. And I will be going over the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Married to Medicine, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and more. Okay, yes. Bye, bitch.
From Brooklyn. Oh yeah, that sounds kind of funky. Ow! Alright, break it down, then I start.
You know Miss Robyn, Miss Strappy, also known as Miss Topiana. Get the strap, 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 get the strap. Giselle gonna get strapped down tonight. Get the strap. Get the strap, get the strap, get the strap, get the strap, get the strap. Giselle gonna get strapped down tonight. What do we have here?
Boy, you got it. Hit them dry lips while I ride it.
You better live it up. You better live it up. You better live it up. I know a Strappiana when I see one.
While I ride it.
You better live it up.
So excited, so exotic.
You better live it up.
So exotic.
You better live it up.
So exotic.
You better live it up.
While I ride it.
You better live it up. I know a Strappiana when I see one. Ooh.
While I ride it.
What do we have here? Baby. You better live it up.
While I ride it.
You better live it up.
So exotic.
You better live it up.
While I ride it.
You better live it up.
So exotic.
You better live it up. You better live it up. Robyn, Topiana, Strappiana, Dykeana. Robyn, Miss Dyke. The Dykeana. Miss Robyn, Miss Dyke. Robyn, Topiana, Strappiana, Dykeana. Robyn, Topiana. Miss Strappiana. The Dykeana. Miss Robyn. Miss Dyke. Robyn, Topiana, Strappiana, Dykeana. Robyn, the Dykeana. Robyn.
I'm really happy for her to maybe have this opportunity to show some decorum, to Robert up as she always does, and be the Robert that we know her to be, and handle her shit and stop deflecting.
Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.